Hey guys, welcome back to Fire on the Hill. My name is Matt. Today we gotta move some equipment real quick so we can get to splitting on the track machine. So the first piece of equipment we have to move here is the conveyor. We wanna go ahead and put that in place. As you can see guys, I have a flat tire. But the easy fix for this is to pump it up and it'll hold air long enough for me to move it. So beside me guys, I have the EB1000. It's made by EBL. This unit right here is the 1000, so it's 1000 watts. It does have a 2000 watt peak. The peak does matter guys, because when you turn on the equipment, that's when it peaks. If it goes over the peak, then you can't use the equipment even if you're using less than 1000 watts. This unit comes with two outlets, wall outlets. You have 1, 2, 3 USBs, and then you have your USB-C, I guess that's what that's called. Turn it on. I already pulled it out of the box. The charger has 100% battery. It's got wireless charging, solar charging capabilities, LED lights, and fast charging, guys. It does have a fan, which does matter, guys. I am not new to these power boxes. This would be the fourth one. They're not all made the same. Some of them don't actually do what they say. I had a 600 watt that couldn't hold what a 500 watt power box could do. So they are different, but you have a light here to turn your light on. There's your light. Like I said, it's got a cooling fan, because when you're out here working out in the elements, it pays to keep these things cool. I let a power box get, I guess, too hot, and it no longer works anymore, guys. So keeping it out of the sun is huge, but that's what that fan's for. It's a solid unit, guys, very compact. My 600 watt is literally the same size as this, but this is 1000 watt. You have your cigarette lighter, which we'll actually use today. But overall, self-explanatory, guys. It's got the wireless charging on top right there. You got your nice little handle there. All that's good. In the box, it comes with your instruction manual, and it comes with this bag. These bags are super nice if you have multiple of these, because it keeps the chargers all together. But you have your wall charger, and then you have your solar charger, and then you have your cigarette lighter charger for your car. So it's super nice to keep these in. That way you can, like I said, keep them separate. You can never have too many power boxes, guys, because it takes some time to charge them, and when one runs dead and you have it back up, you're just kind of out of luck. This thing is so useful if you go camping or in the wood yard or beach or whatever. If you need power, these things are so convenient, guys, so compact. So EBL, thank you for sending this, as well as the care package. They got me a mouse pads, a shirt, some stickers, magnet, all types of stuff, guys. So thanks for that. Let's put this thing to work. All right, so first things first, let's get this baby pumped up. Guys, this is just your standard pump for car tires. You can get these things off of Amazon, whatever. But this is where I use my cigarette lighter here. I was telling you guys I use that. So for this, all you got to do is press the button on top of, you see where these squares are? You press that button, that's what turns on that part of the box. So we just turn that on. This guy's on. So this is only using 58 watts, 60 watts to run this thing, 59, 60. I'm sure the watts will go up as the pounds go up on the tire. We got the tires pumped up, and Bennett and I are going to spin this thing around so we can get it hooked up. Ready? You want to push? Yeah. All right, let's go.
There's a piece of wood on it there, Dad.
Okay, we'll spin it around right here, buddy. You ready? All right.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Perfect, buddy.
Perfect.
We got the conveyor set up right there. Now it's time to bring the Trek machine, which is right over there, down here. If everything fits, we'll start putting some logs right here. Because I need more space here, I'm going to take this out and just see how it does without the grate. Also, with this grate being on here, it kind of tends to lean forward. If I take this grate off and I pull this up, hopefully I'll be level. This grate off here. It's really simple, guys. Just two bolts. Well, that made it up and was perfect level. Honestly, I couldn't be more happy with that. So guys, I got a lot of wood over here, cut it up, and then my neighbor came over and wanted to split. So we split probably a cord of wood that I had cut up. And it brought something to my attention that I didn't really realize until now. But my neighbor is in his 70s, and he's mobile, but he just can't pick things up, can't do manual labor, you know? But he's always said, hey Matt, if you wanted me to run some levers for you on the log splitter, I would be more than happy to. Well, my wolf ridge, you kind of have to be able to pick up the wood and move it on both sides, so it's not a very good place to run levers. But with a box wedge machine, it's the ultimate machine that someone who can only run levers can still run it. So I was on the log lift side, obviously loading the log lift, and he was just running levers on the other side. And it worked out great. It went really fast. While he's running levers, I'm on the sorting table, sorting the wood, throwing it up conveyor to help with the flow of it. And it worked beautifully. So I guess what I'm saying, guys, is if you have a family member who is older and maybe can only run levers, or your wife wants to help you and she can only run levers, or your child wants to help you and they can only run levers, the box wedge machine is the machine for you. So we got a pretty good pile here. This was the pile that I split yesterday with all the maple, beech, and all that. So it's good we're throwing some oak in here to get a nice mix of hardwood. What I want to start doing is I'm going to start stacking wood in the IBC totes so that I can sell them at the roadside stand. But let's go ahead and finish splitting this up. This is all oak. We got red oak here, white oak there. that's all of it, guys. We got it all split up. I ran out of room there, so I needed to back up the conveyor, and it just worked perfectly that I could just back this thing out, and I was able to just scoot the conveyor back just a little bit, cleared that out, and I was able to continue splitting and continue to throwing wood on the conveyor. Man, having this thing mobile is more useful than you would think, especially once you have it. You're just like, oh my god, this is night and day difference. All in all, guys, I'm loving the splitter. The box wedge is a different beast. It makes wood so fast, and big wood too. So now that I've run a box wedge machine for a couple days now, I'm getting used to it, and I see why people are flipping their wood and taking the time to do that, because you're getting cleaner pieces with less trash. If you just split it all the way through like it is, when you get to the middle of that log, it's very, very wide, and your pieces on the outside get wide because it's wide. If you get, you know, the first, I don't know, 2 swipes off the log, then roll it on its side, and then you get all those nice pieces in the middle that are smaller than the outside, plus you don't get those big outside pieces. So I do think it is worth the time to rotate the wood. So another thing that it will decrease is all the pieces that come off the side and fall off the splitter. If it hits outside of this wing right here, it's gonna fall there, but if you have another piece there or whatever, a lot of times it'll fall off the splitter, and then it won't go up the conveyor, and then you have a pile beside the splitter. I did have a pile over there. I've gotten pretty good at being able to move the wood on my side, because I know that's going to happen, but I can't do it on the other side because clearly I'm not over there. So with that being said, rolling the wood, making the wood more narrow as it goes through, helps with trash and helps with wood falling off the splitter. For all you box wedge guys, how often do y'all clean under the splitter? You have to clean it every time you split. I mean, after a quart or two, I feel like there's no room left for trash or anything beside the splitter, and you have to move it. If you don't have a track machine, what do? You have to clean it out from under the splitter, let it sit there, right? So if you get a box wedge machine and have any intel or info to share with me, please let me know. What's the best way to clean up around a box wedge? Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.